Good morning, traders. I'm gonna hit y'all with a quick recap. I didn't like my live record today, and my audio sucked. In fact, let me make sure I got good audio right now. All right, good audio check. So we had CPI today. I didn't really pay attention to it because the expectation was the numbers were going to be good, and in the pre-market, BBAI was like, yeah, the numbers are good. We're going to ride. So I traded 3 tickers today. So we had iSun. That was a call out that I shouldn't have got in. Was it a false break? It's probably a false break. So I messed up 2 times on this one because it wasn't my stock. And at the time, I was looking at 2-minute charts. So I didn't see that kind of indecision candle in between these two. I was just looking. I was like, oh, pull back. Let's go. But in reality, there was this little warning right here. But I got in with probably 1,000 shares. And it flushed on me. So, good on me. I didn't average down. I just walked away. That's something I'm working on. And just a L. It was early in the day, and $300. I can tolerate that. Who dat? Work. All right. So then BBAI was the top gapper, and we actually could have traded this a lot better. I went down on it at one point, but one thing I want to show you is the 15-minute chart was just pretty. No, it was super clean all the way through the open. The 5-minute chart was probably pretty decent. Whoa. Nice bull flag, pull back, pop, go up. Then this one, kind of a flat top. So I was trading pretty heavy in this area right here. Let's go to the 1 minute. I'll go to this one so we can see my executions. So I got this pullback to the, is that the 9? To the 20 on the 1 minute. Nice trade right there. Then I traded it sideways for a while. And it was there are a lot of wicks in here. And there's a flush in here somewhere I got caught in. So not this one. This one I held 100 shares into the open just because I thought there was a chance that it was going to squeeze. And that failed. I think I gave back a couple hundred right there. No, it was less than 100, I think. This was a nice run up right here. Then we had this level that it didn't break through for a long time. That's why I got this line here. Then when it finally broke through that level, it broke through with volume. So I hopped in and I rode it for a couple minutes. And had some good size, but I was mostly scalping this. Scalping it with like 6,000 shares or whatever. And actually I should have kept the recording because the level 2 on this guy was out of control at some points. Like you see this inverted hammer, whatever the hell you call these. Like the level 2 on these was the bid would move like 5 cents, the ask would move like 10 cents, and like a blink of an eye. And it was kind of hard to trade on the 1 minute. So that's when I started looking at the 2 minute and the 5 minute, and they were a lot more clear. So this one, it was a little, I wouldn't say it was rough, but you had to be patient with this one because there were a lot of dips. And if you were just on the wrong side of the trades, or if you had stops, if you had stops on this one, good luck. Like, I try and use mental stops that I never actually hit, and I always average down because I need to work on that. But if you were having a 5 or maybe even a 10-cent stop on this one, it was probably hard to trade. But nothing really crazy here. I wish I was here in the morning when the news happened because I know some people made some money right here. But we got the top of the move, and we'll be happy with that. And then XPON was also a gapper today. Yeah, nice gap. Pull flag right there. Pull back, flag, pull back. Like, I didn't trade this one because I think by the time I logged on, it was below the VWAP, this orange line right here. So it would have been nice to take a trade into the open. That's like 20 cents right there. 20. Yeah, that would have been a nice quick trade. But when I did get in, it's about 9:40. I think it had popped up on the scanner. Looks like it would have been on the scanner. So it popped, and I guess I got this pullback right here. Or did I? Yeah, I mean, knowing me, I held it. But whatever the case, I got the entry at 250. Yeah, I was probably watching it here. Hit 267, pull back. I looked at it to hold 250, and I got in at 251, and it popped back up. I exited at 562. Then I added again at 56. Oh, and this big flush was when I decided to call it a day. So I got the 56, and right after I added, it flushed down to 36. It's like, come on, man, for real? So that was probably a couple $100 right there. So I was gonna just take the L, but I saw this candle pop up, and there's a wick right there at 48. So I was thinking it was gonna recover to 56, and it got up to 55 if I would have waited a little longer. But I was green on a day. I was just like, oh, man, just cut it. Just shut it down. Be happy with what you got. And what we ended up with, get out the way. Almost 2,200, but $200 in fees today. Because when you got those cheap stocks, man, it just, I was 160,000 shares. I need to put executions on here, but actually, I can go to Trader View real quick. Today's the 12th. Yeah, lots of executions today, and I have it set to, I think it's $2.50 per execution right now, $2.50. So, but if you're making money, you get in the field you want. I think it's worth it. So that's all we got today. Yeah, since we're here, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. January's been pretty decent. We had that monster loss, and then we had that monster recovery. Is that a travel day? I think so. And Haven't been trading a lot of tickers so far this year. Today was my heaviest day. I traded 5 tickers. I'm averaging 4. I traded 5 on the first day of the year. And let's go. Take a look at how much volume I've been trading. So this is through on the year. Ooh, oh, a lot of volume the first day. Yeah, this week I haven't been trading a lot of shares. I mean, it's over 100,000, but it's not 600,000 shares. But that's also probably because this day's probably a penny stock. APGN. Oh no, I just traded the hell out of that. But I highly recommend getting TraderView or something because your logs are just on point. You can go back and like, I traded that day. I made that much on that stock. Like, I remember that. So, yeah. But anyway, we're going into Friday green. A big problem I used to have last year was going into Fridays and giving back an entire week's profit on a Friday. So that's another thing that's on my list of things I have to improve upon. So tomorrow, do like a haiku or something, say my prayers, and I'll probably try and stick to a limit of some sort. Maybe I'll stick to like 1,000 shares or something. 1,000 shares max. And make sure we don't have one of these days tomorrow. Like maybe even a no trade day tomorrow. Maybe. So that's what we're working on. Mbaku's got my back. I hope y'all green today. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll do a gap scan video tomorrow. Or not, because if I don't do a gap scan video, that probably means I'm trading something. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, y'all. Be easy. Peace.